Viewers, this is James, CEO of Koyeb Ranch. In this video, I am going to share information regarding how to make big profits from beef farming. To make huge gains in beef farming, you need to focus on lowering feed costs through rotational grazing, investing in high-quality genetics for faster weight gain, tightly managing head health, and maximize revenue by timing sales to peak market demands. To ensure low feed cost and land management, you need to maximize pasture use. Rely on rotational grazing to improve on forage quality and keep expensive stored feeds or grain purchase to the minimum. This is done by moving cattle through small pasture segments daily to increase forage yields. You need to provide quality nutrition. Never compromise on clean water and basic mineral supplements to prevent costly health drops. Smart breeding and genetics. Choose the right breeds. Buy superior bulls. Do not settle for cheap and average bulls. Spending more on high genetic bulls improves calf growth traits and adds significant value at weaning time. You also need to tighten calf intervals, aiming for strictly 365-day calving cycle so that every cow produces one calf per year. You need to curb low performance by removing low producing or slow growing calves immediately to replace them. The most popular local breeds reared in Ghana are the Zebu types of Gudali, the White Fulani, and the Red Bororo breeds, which are called locally as the Yakanaji, the Budeji, the Degeji, Chiwale, Rajis, and Gudalis, which adapts well in the dry areas such as the arid and the semi-arid areas in western part of Africa. They can be crossbred with the exotic breeds such as the Hereford, Charolais, Simmental, Angus, Limousin, Centre Gertrudis, British Shorthorn, and the Sahiwal species. Crossbreed cattle have a higher production with the basic traits of both animals. The indigenous West African breeds they cost less in terms of feeding, but takes longer to mature. You need to ensure proper feeding. As a beef farmer, you should ensure that you feed the cattle intensively on a balanced diet. The diet should include green pastures such as grass, hay, lucerne, which is rich in protein and minerals for healthy semen. And the cattle should also be provided with adequate clean drinking water. Health and cost control. Prevent diseases. Keep vaccinations up to date and manage parasites to avoid steep veterinary bills, and also monitor variable expenses, feed, veterinary care, and basic upkeep to make up the bulk of your running costs. The cattle should be vaccinated against common diseases like foot and mouth, anthrax, PPR, and external parasites such as ticks and pests that attack beef cattle, thereby reducing production. You also need to ensure regular deworming of your cattle and also make sure that they are taken to dips or sprayed to control external parasites. You also need to emphasize on strategic marketing. Target peak seasons, steady local holiday schedules, and market trends to sell your cattle when meat prices are at the highest. Example, by taking advantage of the both Christian and Islamic holidays like Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, and then the Christmas seasons. Sell directly when possible your finished or weaned cattle to local processors, butchers, shop owners, or consumers instead of through multiple intermediaries to capture high profit per head. Optimize feed efficiency by utilizing crop residues such as cassava peels, beans chaff, rice bran, granule leaves, and corn stalks. Also incorporate cheap agricultural byproducts or waste like debris waste grains or sugar beets into the ration. Before beef is sold, it must be inspected by a veterinarian extension officer who declares it either fit or unfit for human consumption. This is the conclusion of my video. Thanks for viewing and stay tuned to more updates. Bye bye.